Assalamu alaikum. I'm your English teacher of class 5. Kindly write down this first unit syllabus of English in your copy. First unit syllabus includes 3 chapters: The Boy Who Loved Music Part 1, The Boy Who Loved Music Part 2, and The Boy Who Loved Music Part 3. Make title page of first chapter, The Boy Who Loved Music 1, in your English text copy. Now I am starting first chapter, The Boy Who Loved Music 1. Kindly read it with me. More than 250 years ago, there lived in a small town in Germany a boy named George Friedrich Handel. George's father was a doctor who was well known for his skill. Someday, George, you will too become famous, said the old doctor to his son one morning. Perhaps you will be a great doctor. George shook his head and said, I have no wish to be a doctor, father. Then perhaps you will be a great judge, said the doctor. I have no wish to be either a judge or a doctor, replied the boy. I want to give my life to music. I want to be able to play beautiful music, just like those great masters about whom I have heard so much. Yes, and someday I want to be able to write music of my own. What nonsense is this, child? Cried the doctor angrily. No son of mine shall waste his time at music. Be off to school. Perhaps your book will drive such folly out of your head. So George went off to school, but neither books nor lessons could drive away his great love for music. Often, unknown to his father, he would creep round to the open door of one of the town churches in order to listen to the playing of the great organ. Some day I shall be able to play like that, the boy would say to himself as he returned to go home. George had one great friend, his Aunt Anna. She loved her help dearly and knew how much the boy longed to be able to play. One day, Aunt Anna led the boy up to the attic. Opening the door, she showed him a small, old-fashioned kind of piano called a spinet, which she had secretly hidden there. It was a very small one. George, she said, its sound is not loud, so it will not disturb your father. If you practice quietly, you will soon learn to play quite well. George's eyes sparkled with wonder. You dear Aunt Anna, he cried, how can I thank you? After that, in the dead of night, the boy would steal up to the attic, and there, while the family slept in peace below, he would practice his beloved music. About 40 miles from the town where George lived stood the castle of a great duke. George had often heard of the splendid life at the castle. He had been told, too, but the great player who came to perform before the duke. One day, Dr. Handel, who happened to be the duke's doctor, was called to the castle to attend some person who was ill. Goodbye, George, my boy, he said to George as he walked across the town square to the coach. I shall be away for a week or more. See that you work hard at your lesson until I return. George looked earnestly at his father. Oh, father, please take me with you, he begged. You? What business could you have at the Duke's castle? Asked the doctor, rather taken aback. No business, father, answered the boy, but I have heard about the wonderful life there and about the beauty of the music. Music, music, always music, exclaimed his father angrily. Music will ruin your life, boy. No, you may not go with me to the Duke's castle. With these words, the doctor climbed into the waiting coach, which at once set off on its journey. Take me, oh, please take me, cried George, half in tears, and the boy began to run after the coach as it rumbled through the roughly paved streets. In this chapter, The Boy Who Loved Music, this is a story of a boy named George Friedrich Handel who lived in Germany. George's father was a well-known doctor. George's father wanted him to become a doctor or a judge. But George wanted to become a famous musician and wants to write music of his own. When George's father heard about George's wish, he became angry and said, "Don't waste time at music." George went to school, but he never forgot his wish. George had one great friend, his Aunt Anna. She helped him by giving him an old piano called spinet and told him to practice quietly so that he will be able to play well. George's father was a duke's doctor, was called to the castle to attend some person who was ill. George wanted to go to castle to meet great players of castle, but his father became angry and said, "Music will ruin your life." Okay children, and kindly look at this page. Write difficult word and word meaning from this pictures into your text copy. This is your homework. Make title page and write down difficult word and word meaning in your copy.